Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host is femininity coach and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, we got another set of albino hyenas going at it. I know I've been covering them a little bit more than usual, but they've been wilding. So listen, one of the hosts of whatever podcast, Andrew Wilson, I think his name is. I don't really watch this, snippets come up and all that kind of stuff, but I don't really watch their podcast. Now, mind you, this is the guy that just got done trying to debate Coach Greg Adams, right? And this is why your wife's sexual past matters, especially if it's going to be public, and especially if it's going to be hypocritical. And what I'm talking about is Andrew Wilson and his wife had been exposed, I believe, even prior to his debate with CGA. And somebody else, for whatever reason, exposed Andrew Wilson and his wife, specifically his wife, for basically being married a couple of times before and having babies, almost kind of back to back, right? It didn't look good. Like on paper, it didn't look good. And the reason why this is a big deal in this instance is because of the rhetoric that Andrew Wilson talks about on his podcast. When women come on the podcast and they got baby daddies and this, that, and the third, and they're 304s and blah, 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 it's a lot of smoke for those women. It's a lot of insults for those women and talking about, how worthless these women are and what bad decisions that they've made, while at the same time being married to a bad decision. So he was in another debate with, I don't know who this lady is. I've never seen her before. And this was the shot heard around the internet. So we're going to play it.
And I'm just going to be totally honest with you. I will never be able to convince you of my worldview.
You won't.
I know. But the reason is not because I'm not a great orator, or I don't make good points, or I haven't said things which should be compelling to a person. But Charlie, I just think honestly you're too fucking stupid to understand them.
So Andrew, can I tell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married twice before.
And you
you lick
sniz.
Under your religion.
You lick sniz.
What is that?
You're a fucking dyke. Don't talk shit about my wife, you stupid bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your stupid bitch mouth.
Your wife with the 3 baby
What did
daddies?
I just say? Dyke?
Your wife with the 3 baby
I'm sorry, Dyke. Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
Do the men that you try to...
Do the women that you try to...
your hatred against...
Do the women that you try to...
them that they shouldn't...
Charlie, did I bring...
Women? Do they know
Charlie,
that
did I bring your family...
5 years older?
Did I bring any of your family into anything? Did I say anything about your family being stupid, Charlie? It's because I'm better than you, Charlie.
No, it's because you're embarrassed, and you know that the traditional values that you try to sell people on are bullshit, because you are not a traditional man.
Chuck, let's go through it.
You are not a traditional man.
Let's go through it, Chuck. Tell me what I'm doing which is immoral. I'll try to rephrase.
Now, mind you, this was the shot, like I said, heard around the internet because of the level of hypocrisy. He got immediately triggered because the truth was brought up. Whatever this Charlie girl, whatever her issues are, I don't know her. Like I said, I don't know what her issues are. But your wife do got 3 baby daddies, you being the third. So now what? So why come we can't keep the same energy for your wife that we do for all the other women that fall into a similar category? Why we can't? Why she can't be held to the same standard because she with you? You're the one that's running around here talking about ecclesiastical marriages and blah, 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 blah. And listen, on a side note, I have often supported the concept of being married without going through the state to get married. I'm actually a proponent of that, right? If you want to go through the state, have at it. But I am a proponent of not doing that. But that aside, you can't be up here talking about all these other women who got multiple baby daddies and they're sexually promiscuous and they're making these bad decisions, or they can't keep a man, or they can't keep a marriage, or they can't keep themselves together. And you got a million miles of smoke for all these chicks that you invite on the show. You know what I'm saying? You don't like this chick that you talking to because apparently she's a lesbian, you know, and whatever the case may be. And you want to position yourself as having some type of moral high ground. And this is where all the problems and hypocrisy come in at, because you trying to position yourself. From what I've understood of him, he tries to position himself with some type of moral high ground or whatever, right? But you can't do that if you're not living if you're not walking how you talking. I don't know what to tell you. Hypocrisy always really gets exposed, especially if it's heavy hypocrisy. Everybody has been hypocritical at some point in their life. But if you're coming on to a public space such as this and you are inauthentic, then we start realizing that you're just here to say sensational things in order to get clicks and views and get that YouTube money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not here to help men to make better decisions about women. You're not in the space to help women to make better decisions about themselves, their body, their sexual history, or men. You're not here to help anybody or heal anybody or focus on any of that. You make your channel in order to do exactly what it did. You have clips and sensational moments and viral moments where you getting at these females because, you know what I'm saying, they hoes and blah, 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 blah. And they may be. I'm not here to say they not. But at the same time, you don't have any solutions either. You just want the clicks and the views. But so now you getting the clicks and the views when your skeletons have to be exposed out of the closet. Your wife do it. That has been substantiated. That's not even a rumor. That's like not even a rumor. So she do got 3 baby daddies. She do. So what make her so special? Because she couldn't keep them other 2 men. She couldn't keep them men. And she got you how? What's different? What you doing? What y'all doing? Like, do she run you? You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to peep game, basically. And the internet done peep game on you. You may have a wife and all that kind of stuff, but what quality or caliber is she? What quality and caliber of a woman is that? Because a lot of times women are judged on the caliber of man that they can get and keep. But men are also judged to a certain degree on what kind of woman they got. Not only whether or not she's pretty or physically attractive, but also if he marries her, what's her character, and like how is she even like a reflection of him, and how does she, you know what I'm saying, like how does she represent that marriage? And this is not a good representation, and it is what it is. He just didn't want her to say it. Did I bring your family into it? Like, boy. Anyway, jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host of The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.